got to get him the ball, and we got to find ways to get him the ball. But if he's getting rebounds, that's a big deal. And I say that because he did have 12 rebounds in that game. And sure enough, 12 points, and there's your double-double. So, yeah, he was great, and we need him to be great tonight and the rest of the season. And he's had a special year, like you said. So.
Good, looking forward to it. Cal's a terrific team. Spartans and Grizzlies coming up here on De La Salle TV.
At BMW Concord, we want to exceed your expectations in every way possible. From our newly reimagined showroom, customer lounge, and service drive to our amazing selection of new BMWs, this is next level luxury. Choose from an exceptional lineup of new BMW electrics, the i4, iX, i5, and i7, our stunning SUVs like the X1, X3, X5, and X7, or our performance BMW M car lineup. More than that, BMW Concord is proud to be a good neighbor in the community and a strong supporter of the De La Salle High School athletic program.
Is your home too hot or too cold? Call Carlos Insulation Incorporated. We specialize in fast, affordable insulation that keeps you comfortable year-round.
Call 925-207-9469 or visit carlosinsulation.com. Comfort starts here. California license number 1013211.
Trust the funeral directors at Diablo Valley Funeral Home to help you celebrate your loved one's life. Our staff can plan a variety of services and will assist your family no matter your budget, culture, or religion. We serve Concord and the surrounding area with compassion, dignity, and respect, providing full funeral services, cremation, pre-planning, live streaming, digital arrangements, domestic and international shipping. Diablo Valley Funeral Home, family-owned and operated since 1949. Proud sponsor of De La Salle High School.
There's a lifetime of beautiful outdoor living waiting for you at Dolan's. It's fiber-on decking for easy, carefree living. Why choose this durable composite? There's an amazing choice of colors. The rich look of multi-chromatic exotic hardwood. It resists splintering, rotting, and cracking with really low maintenance. See the colors and learn more at dolanlumber.com. See the real Fiberon at Dolan's Home Improvement Centers.
Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more. SPM Properties Incorporated, based in Walnut Creek, California, has managed commercial and residential properties in the Bay Area for 30 years. SPM Properties Incorporated offers diverse real estate services, meeting the needs of Contra Costa, Alameda, and Solano counties. Check out their website for available rentals at spmproperties.com.
Welcome back to De La Salle High School, the Spartans and Cal Grizzlies tonight. And Cal is coached by Steve Ohlmeyer. Coach Ohlmeyer's done a terrific job with this Cal program. Did you know they did not have a winning season since 2010 until Coach Ohlmeyer led him to a winning record? This was in his second season on the job, a 14-12 mark. They've gone 20-12, 12-15, 23-8 last year, and this year 13-12. Coach Ohlmeyer's done a terrific job, and he will start the following lineup for the Grizzlies. Their terrific backcourt: Jaden Jones, 6'2", senior; Brady Kirkendall, a 6'6", senior who's committed to Santa Clara; Emeka Ifedi-Ora is a 6'6", senior; Logan Uyghur, a 6'3", sophomore; and Jeremy Ajua is a 6'7", senior. Jones, Kirkendall, Ifedi-Ora, Uyghur, and Ajua, the lineup for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and these guys can really, really get it going. They're really athletic, as you can see, just by them standing on the floor. And Uyghur is, when you're at Cal, the nickname for him in the building is the Prodigy. probably because he is a sophomore and he does not turn the basketball over. He stays in control. And I think everybody's going to enjoy watching the Jones and Kirkendall tonight because they can really get it going. And the big kids, if they get a chance to, an open lane, they can tear the rim off. So we're in for a real fight tonight. The Spartans, like Pat said, are down Ibrahim Monowar. So, Pat, y'all turn it back over to you for the starting lineups for the Spartans.
Yeah, Spartans, unfortunately, without Ibrahim Monowar. Ibrahim, if you're watching at home, get well soon. Looking forward to having you back for the league tournament next week. Spartans, they've been shorthanded this week. On Tuesday, they had to play without David Pachulia, who was out sick. They beat Monte Vista. Wednesday night, they had to complete that game against Livermore. Just the last 4 minutes and 2 seconds of that game, they were already without Mariano Lopez Arden, who fouled out, and they also had to play without Monowar on Wednesday, losing that game to Livermore. And now they come back here against Cal High before the league tournament. Spartans already the number 1 seed in the league tournament next week. But still, you don't want to get the Grizzlies, this dangerous team that's got a lot of talent. You don't want to give them any extra confidence or maybe even see them in that league tournament next week, a team as talented as Cal.
You got to be fired up right now. This is the last game of the EBAL, like Pat said. We're going right into playoff basketball. So, mid-February, going into March. I don't know if there's a better time of year in the Bay Area for sports. If you're a hoop fan, man, this is fun.
Spartans, you see going with the following lineup: Austin C., Kamani Alexander, Alonre Owabarode, Mariano Lopez Arden, and David Pachulia. And we are underway as Cal has the basketball to start this one. This is Kirkendall, the Santa Clara commit up top. Cal, of course, in the black unis, white numbering and lettering. Spartans in the whites. This is Kamani Alexander. He had been wearing number 35, wearing number 22 tonight. He's getting the start in place of Ibrahim Monowar as the Grizzlies run a weave outside the perimeter. Logan Weegar steps inside the paint and kicks it back out. This is Ifediora. Yeah. Good defense by the Spartans. 4 to shoot. Kirkendall tries to make something happen with Owabarode all over. He passes off, and there's a shot clock expiration to start this game.
Great defense by the Spartans. Everybody staying in front of their man, sliding their feet, no fouls. Great opening defensive set. By the way, Pat, obviously I'm partial, but that number 22 looks really good right from here.
Kamani Alexander, the sophomore. He has it up top here as he gets it from C. Spartans their first offensive set tonight. Pleased to have you with us here on De La Salle TV. What a matchup. Pachulia gets a pick from Owabarode, goes to his right. Now he's checked by Weegar. Pachulia right of the lane from the block, goes up, can't get it to fall, and the rebound off the backboard goes to the Grizzlies and Ifediora, or actually I should say Jaden Jones. Now it's Weegar into the paint, kicks it outside. Ifediora, his 3 is off the mark. The deflected rebound goes to Alexander, but a foul on the Spartans.
I think he was getting grabbed. They were both kind of grabbing each other there in that lane. It's definitely physical right now, opening up. Here's the replay here. You can see him, and he did hold him.
Weegar inbounds to Kirkendall. Kirkendall left of the lane.
Travel.
Alexander all over him. Fadeaway shots off the mark. The rebound inside and put back for Jeremy Ajula.
Yeah, he's a problem at 6'7". I don't know what he eats for breakfast, but the guy's built out of stone.
Spartans normally a team that dominates the glass. Cal early rebounds here as Alexander takes into the paint and finishes inside. The sophomore gets the Spartans on the board.
Nice job by Alexander, using some muscle, kind of settled in there on 2 feet.
Packed house tonight at De La Salle. Excellent student section again tonight for De La Salle. For the Grizzlies, it's Jaden Jones just inside that foul line. He can't get the roll, and Mariano Lopez Arden has the rebound. This is Austin C. with the high dribble in front of the Grizzly bench.
Time to go to work.
Owabarode working against Ifediora. Goes up with the right hand and finishes over him. The Spartans have their first lead.
Yeah, I like how he's strutting back, too. That was a nice move into the middle there. A little floater. Got it to go.
This is Kirkendall working against Alexander. Alexander doing a solid job on him. Here is Ifediora taking it inside the paint. Kicking it out to Weegar. Now it's Kirkendall. Keeps the dribble. wants to work past Alexander, goes right of the lane, draws the contact, and he's headed to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a little bailout call there. I thought Spartans were moving their feet well again on that possession. You can see, like we said in the opening, Kirkendall and Jones, they both like to try to get the ball and see if they can create off the dribble. Sometimes it gets a little stagnant for Cal.
Kirkendall goes to the free throw line and makes the first. He is an excellent shooter in a lot of different varieties, but he's an 85% foul shooter on the year, averaging 19 points per game, 7 rebounds, 4.4 assists.
He's one of the best ballers in NorCal. He wakes up in the morning and he knows what his job is. He comes to work to put that ball in the hoop.
Ties the game at 4 off the 2 free throws. Spartans deal with some pressure in the backcourt as Alexander gets it across to Pachulia. Talking with Coach Olmeyer of Cal before the game, saying his team's getting better in their man-to-man defense here in recent games. They have been playing good ball here. Got a nice win against Amador on Tuesday. Here's Pachulia for 3, and the rebound goes to Kirkendall.
Pachulia had an open look there. He finishes that a lot.
Kirkendall to his right, feeds Uyghur. And on the weave, it goes to Ifediora, working against Ola Barode.
Ola Barode's not having it.
Here's Kirkendall into the paint. A lot of pump fakes, goes up, and there's going to be a foul. He's going to get the foul call here as he draws the second already on Alexander.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that, Pat. Here's the replay here. You know, De La Salle's just sitting there, and he initiated all that contact. That was a really rough call there for the Spartans.
He goes back to that foul line where he just made 2. Again, 85% shooter from the line this year. Coach Schroeder in the pregame mentioning how Monowar, you miss him, of course, for his ball handling and so forth, but Coach Schroeder mentioning his defense in particular. His length would be really vital tonight against the likes of Kirkendall and Jones. As Alexander goes out, and in for the first time is Noah Ledrek, 6'4" junior.
Yeah, Ledrek has got to be on his game tonight.
Kirkendall makes 1 of 2, and the Grizzlies reclaim the lead. Less than 5 minutes to go in the opening period. Austin C on the high right, working against Jones. Nice feed, and Lopez Arden with the 2-handed flush.
Nice job by C going down the lane. Sees his running mate over there on the corner for the flush.
Gets the Spartan students into this one here early on. This is Ifediora working against Ola Barode. Tough to do, and Ola Barode affects the shot and then picks up the foul on Ifediora, who got up the loose ball.
And that's okay. I mean, they were both battling down on the low side there. Here's the replay. Now watch right there. The ball kicks out right in, back to Fediora's hands. And just an unlucky bounce there if you're a Spartan fan. Cal doing a nice job following their shots here. They got great athletes all over the floor here. They're long and athletic, too.
Ifediora, 74% foul shooter this year. He averages 13.1 points per game. This is the second.
He's got long wingspan, too.
He's a 3rd leading scorer, 3rd player in the averages in double figures. Here's Lopez Arden along the baseline, spinning around. He was going to have a layup, but they called a foul on the floor first. First foul of the game against the Grizzlies after the first 4 fouls went against the Spartans. Uyghur, the personal. Ledrek on the high left. Gets it back to Pachulia. Pachulia puts it on the floor along the baseline, spins around, in traffic, blocked away by Ifediora, and now he gets the call, and now it's the Grizzly fans not liking the foul call.
I actually agree with the Grizzly fans.
Yeah,
I think that was a clean block. Here's the replay here. He's going to go down and he's going to spin move here, but unfortunately he's got 6'6" and 6'7" waiting for him, and that was clean. Cal should be upset with that call.
So Pachulia heads to the free throw line and misses the first free throw. Pachulia on the season averaging 13.1 points, which leads the Spartan team, 71% foul shooter. He makes 1 of 2, and the Spartans lead by 1. We're past the midway point of the opening period.
And so if you are watching Jones and Kirkendall, right, these two up top, they are electric and try to create their own shot.
Kirkendall, 3 points, all from the free throw line, working against C here. Still maintaining that dribble.
Nice defense.
C does a good job there. Jones now handles against Ledreck, lost it off his foot. Grabbed back by Kirkendall. Still 11 to shoot as Kirkendall backs his way in against C. Tough fadeaway jumper from the elbow is good. And you can see the pretty jumper from Kirkendall.
Yeah, he's a baller, man. I mean, that he knew he was going to go to work right there.
Puts the Grizzlies in front by a point. Kirkendall with 5 of their 8.
Ledreck's got to be more dynamic with his own dribble.
C in trouble against Jones, gets rivet to Pachulia. 15 to shoot for the Spartans as Owa Barode sets the high pick and then rolls. Jones all over Pachulia, who hands off Lopez Arden on the wing. Up to C. C's going to try a long 3 and drain it from straight away.
I love it. Way to go. C set his feet and knew he could just throw a dime up there.
Spartans in front by a couple. Kirkendall throws it to the bench where the Spartans were at. Nobody home for the Grizzlies. Second turnover of the night for Cal.
Yeah, C's got to feel good. He's had a great opening. He's taken great care of the basketball. He's made smart decisions. He's had the ball in his hands a lot. Went down the lane, found Lopez Arden, and then hits the 3 feet from behind and just puts it right in for the Spartans.
Ashton Preston takes the place of David Pachulia as the Spartans have the basketball up by 2. Ledreck on that far side looking for Lopez Arden, who catches high, goes up, and has it knocked out of his hands. Loose ball, Owa Barode. He tries to gather in the paint. Preston goes down to the floor to get it. They're going to call the tie-up, and on the alternating possession, it will stay with the Spartans.
Yeah, Ledreck just cannot be just this one dribble pickup. He's a talented basketball player, but he's got to be a threat with his dribble.
Grizzlies make their first substitution of the game. Krishiv Banerjee into the game as he replaces for the Grizzlies Uyghur. This is Austin C. 8 to shoot. Throws it up for Preston. What a great look. And Preston can't get the finish inside. Battle for the rebound. Owa Barode rips it away. Kicks out Ledreck. 3, yes!
That's what you need when you're Ledreck. Little kick out to start off the game in rhythm. Nothing but the bottom.
6 different Spartans have scored. They're up by 5. Final couple minutes of the opening period. This is Banerjee to his left, handing off Jaden Jones. Now Fediora working against Owa Barode. Takes it right at him. Owa Barode blocks it away. Loose ball out of bounds. Stays with the Grizzlies.
And you look at Coach Schroeder. He thought it was off. He thought it was off Cal, and I agree with him.
Grizzlies will do the inbounding.
Owa Barode playing some great defense. And C now has got his hands full.
Working against Kirkendall. Again trying to back his way in. C stays on the ground, and Kirkendall gets rivet to Jones. We're now at 8 in the shot clock. Jones against Ledreck. Jones going to take a long 3 from straight away and hit. What a deep shot for Jones to pull Cal within 2.
Yeah, and Jones, you look at the scouting report, he'll pull from deep. That's not new for him.
That was a good 8 feet behind the line as Preston's got it in the high right for the Spartans.
I think C could go to work here if he wants to.
He's working against Banerjee. Backs his way in. He gets rid of Banerjee but can't make the jumper. Owa Barode battles for the rebound. We've got another tie-up, and this time the alternating possession will give it to Cal.
Yeah, you know, Coach Schroeder wanted C to just take that all the way in. I was surprised he kind of checked up there. I think he was surprised because Cal just faded away from him there. He didn't know he's going to have that much room there. He could have gone all the way to the rim.
Kirkendall. He's got 5 for the Grizzlies, working against C. Kicks it into the corner. Ifediora will try to 3 from there, and Ledreck has the rebound for the Spartans. There's about a 4-second differential, maybe 3.5, between the shot clock and game clock. 6 different Spartans have scored. They have a 2-point lead. They're playing without Ibrahim Monowar tonight.
The Spartans are way spread out right now.
C near midcourt, and the foul by Kirkendall.
Yeah, I don't know. He gave a thumbs up like they were fine with just a giveaway foul there. I wouldn't want to do that if you don't have to.
It means the shot clock is off, and Spartans will inbound with 16 seconds showing as David Pachulia going to come into the game. Spartans look for a little bit more offense in this final possession of the quarter. And for Cal, for the first time, Kingston Mateo, a 5'7" senior, checks in for Kirkendall.
And he can absolutely shoot it from deep.
He places a guy that's 11 inches taller than him. And here's Ledrek gathering the loose balls. The Spartans almost turn it over on the inbounds.
I can't believe that was the decision that was made.
Pachoy handles it. Steps towards the wing. Guarded there with 3 seconds. Ledrek fires a three and gets the bounce to put the Spartans up 5 after the opening period. The second three of the game for Noah Ledrek.
Let's go, Spartans. Man, you know, that's a shooter's touch. I don't know if we'll get to see that again, but man, it was really helter-skelter, and Pachulia dropped it there, and it ended up coming back.
All right, we're back after this, and it's 16-11 Spartans on De La Salle TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
Spartans up by 5 after the opening period. They have the basketball to start the second. Pachulia C. Lopez Arden, and into the game for the first time tonight, Oscar Filipowski and Devon Williams. This is Pachulia left of the lane. Pachulia backing his way in, gets his man up in the air, goes up, can't finish, but gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice move by Pachulia there. He took his time, and he does a lot. Well, he'll put his back to you, and then he gets into the lane. He'll give you a pump fake.
Pachulia now 2 of 3 from the line to start this contest. Did not play against Monte Vista on Tuesday, but played the following night against Livermore, and of course playing tonight. And the Spartans have their biggest lead thus far at 7.
C doing a great job on Kirkendall.
This is Kirkendall on the high left. Gets rid of it. Up top, he finds Ajua. Uyghur, the sophomore, dribbles all the way underneath the basket, kicks it up top to Kingston Mateo. Again, the Grizzlies taking the shot clock down inside 10 seconds here. Left side, Kirkendall against C again. He's going to shoot over C. Missed the little jumper. Lopez Arden can't grab the rebound, but it's touched out by Ajua. Cal had a 6-2 rebounding advantage in that first quarter, which is of note because the Spartans normally out-rebound their opponents on average 34.4 to 18.1. Cal had 2 turnovers. Spartans had no turnovers in that opening quarter as C gets it to Pachulia. Spartans got across midcourt here, and they do. Ahead to Lopez Arden right in front of the Cal bench. Ajua wanted to guard that baseline, and Lopez Arden throws it away trying to get it to Pachulia, and that's the first Spartan turnover of the night.
I'm surprised Pachulia didn't try to reach for that. I don't think he thought there was anybody behind him.
Kingston Mateo, 5'7", gets rid of it to Uyghur. Ajua, now Kirkendall, back to Ajua, gets his man up in the air and scores inside. Nice 2-man game there, and Ajua's got his second bucket.
And they're getting this like press right now. I've seen him run it. It's like a kind of a matchup press.
And Coach Schroeder calls a timeout because the Spartans were close to getting a 10-second violation, and they'll preserve the possession with this 5-point lead here in the second quarter. We will take a break. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more.
De La Salle leading by 5. Each team has scored 2 in the second quarter, 6:37 to play till half. Austin C handles it for the Spartans. Ahead to Devon Williams. Williams goes right towards the hoop, can't finish. Filipowski the rebound, back up top C, looking for a 3, and it rims out. Filipowski again inside, this time he finishes.
Yeah, the way to go, Filipowski.
Couple offensive rebounds, and the Spartans up 7 again. Kirkendall against C. Kirkendall is going to take a 3 from a yard behind the arc. No good, rebound out of bounds, tipped last by Williams.
You can see how Kirkendall is not afraid to go early in the clock. He's trying to always look to see if he can create from up top.
The inbounds goes to Kirkendall, working against C. Uyghur. All the way under the hoop, kicks it out. Jones looking for a second 3 off the back iron. Filipowski chases the long rebound.
Nice job by Filipowski on the screen out. And then he had to drop another gear, get out there and get that rebound.
This is Filipowski swinging it over to Devon Williams.
Like to see Devon use his speed and his handle.
Pachulia goes to the rim and finishes. First field goal of the night for David Pachulia. He's got 5.
Yeah, you realize how big and strong he is when you're trying to guard him going down that lane. Nice finish for David.
Jaden Jones. Ifediora against Lopez Arden. Holds his ground on the block.
Nice
and Ifediora brings it back out to Kirkendall.
Spartans playing really good defense.
Kirkendall trying to reverse layup, and again he's going to the free throw line where he's already taken 4 attempts.
I don't know if we'll see that, but what a sick hesitation by Kirkendall. A lot of guards don't know how to use that baseline, and you can always dribble all the way through. A lot of guards will dribble down there and they'll pick up their dribble. He gave a little fake like he was going to go back up top, and then he immediately reversed. And the best guards in the business, they know how to use that baseline.
Noah Ledrek and Alonre Owabarode checking in for Lopez Arden and Williams. For Cal, Uyghur takes a seat. Grizzlies going to bring in Nanzo Ifediora, 6'4" sophomore, in for the first time. Second free throw for Kirkendall is good. He's made 4 of his 6 attempts. He's got 6 points, and the Grizzlies down 7.
Yeah, number 10 and number 0 are brothers. 2 great athletes on the floor together right now for Cal.
Checking something with the scores table here.
The kids tonight are all wearing different types of sport jerseys. It looks great in the crowd. It's so nice to see the De La Salle and Carondelet kids in the house in full force tonight, celebrating this last game in the EBAL. This is a tough place to play when the Spartans come to cheer their hoop team on.
And at least got half of the NBA represented in those jerseys over there as Austin C brings it up. Final 5 minutes of the first half. Owabarode. Now it's Filipowski. Looking for Owabarode, who catches right of the block. Backs his way in, kicks it up top C. C doesn't take the 3. He's checked by Ifediora.
Owabarode should have gone to work there.
He's going to shoot over him and miss it. The long rebound out to Pachulia. And the Spartans can reset offensively with the new shot clock. Pachulia works away from the pick. And we're going to get an offensive foul against Pachulia.
You've got a 6'7" guy, maybe the strongest guy in the EBAL on you. I think you just move the rock there and try to get a different matchup there if you're David.
Spartans in front by 8. Kirkendall. Nanzo Ifediora gives way to Emeka Ifediora.
He's not a threat.
And a timeout by Coach Olmeyer on the Grizzly bench as they use up their first timeout of the night. We'll see if this is a full timeout or not. And no, it's a 30. We'll keep it right here as you get a look at the Cal Grizzly bench. And their head coach, Steve Ohlmeyer, has done a great job at Cal.
Yeah, and the kids that are on the floor right now for Cal, if he brings them back out, you really got to care about Jones and Kirkendall. The other kids really aren't a threat to take you off the bounce.
Get a look at Coach Ohlmeyer in that huddle. As I mentioned, Cal did not have a winning season until since 2010. And then he takes over, and they put together a bunch of winning seasons at Cal, including last year, 23-win season. They were in the NCS Open Division, and they had the tough draw in the CIF NorCal Division I as they were the 16th seed. They had to play a top seed Intercom last year in the state playoffs, but a banner year of the 23 wins last year, and they're a dangerous team. They qualified for NCS thanks to their win against Amador Valley on Tuesday night. Now they're trying to qualify for the league tournament. They need to get in the top 4, so they need to win, and probably a San Ramon Valley win and a Livermore win tonight. San Ramon Valley against Monte Vista and Livermore against Granada for them to get in the league tournament next week. Spartans, they're the number 1 seed in the league tournament starting on Wednesday. A man goes down. It's Kirkendall. Hopefully he's okay. Spartans get the loose ball as Oa Barodi throws it ahead. Ledrek now will finish. And hopefully Kirkendall is all right.
Yeah, he's not happy. He thought he got a cheap shot. Here's a replay coming in. Let's watch him. He's right here. Oh, I think he's right. I don't know what that was. I mean, Spartans are lucky there's not a replay. Preston actually looked like he put his knee right into him.
Or Oa Barodi?
Oh, was it Ola Barodi?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That was not good.
Spartans up by 10. He's upset as he head to the bench. Hopefully we'll see him back in here as Jaden Jones works against C.
Yeah, we're going to see him back in here. He's going to be pissed, too.
Ifediora gets fouled on the reach by Ledrek. And Kirkendall is coming back in.
Yeah, and he's not going to be in a good mood.
He checks in for Nonzo Ifediora. Grizzlies with that new shot clock after the foul. They've got Jaden Jones with 20 now to shoot, working against Ledrek. From the elbow, tough fadeaway, good, and another tough shot for Jaden Jones. Both his made shots tonight have been with a guy in his face as he's fading away.
Yeah, and he knows how to go to work like that. He likes to go over to that step back on that left side. That was a money shot there for Jones.
Cal within 8. Tavit Pachulia feeds Austin Seat.
Yeah. Ledrek kind of being stagnant. We got to move.
Pachulia right in front of the Cal bench. Fires a 3, and that's his first 3 of the night. The 4th by the Spartans team. He's got 8.
Nice shot. Nice. Got it in rhythm. Caught the basketball and caught it in rhythm and let it go. It was a nice high shot.
Emeka Ifediora goes towards the rim from the left side. He's going to draw a foul.
I think you got to stand on his left hand. I mean, you've watched it now throughout this first half. He likes to kind of start you over on that right side. Here it comes. And he's going to give you a little shake like he's going right, but he loves to come down this left side. He could have got a travel there.
And that's the second personal on Oa Barodi. And so he's got 2. Kamani Alexander, who started the game for the Spartans, has been on the bench since he picked up his second personal. Lopez Arden ready to check in. Ifediora is now 2 of 3 from the line as he makes the first. For Cal, they're going to bring in some guys they haven't played yet tonight. Caleb Ayang into the game, along with Tanush Samantare.
Okay, well, good luck, Pat. If that starts heating up, those are some tough last names.
One of 2 from the line for Emeka Ifediora. Ashton Preston in the game for the Spartans, grabs the rebound. Preston, Lopez Arden, Pachulia, Ledrek, and C. This is Ledrek on the high left. Goes to his right. Feeds Pachulia.
Ledreck has got to move.
12 to shoot for the Spartans. Final couple minutes of the half. Preston on the wing. Shot clock down to 3. C might have to chuck another one here. He goes towards the rim. Haynes in the air, puts it up, can't get the fall, barely grazed the rim, but they're going to say a shot clock violation. They're going to say he did not get rid of it in time. The official is going to talk it over.
I think we should try to see the replay. I mean, he definitely got rid of it before the light went on.
And they're going to say he did not, that it was not a shot clock violation. The Spartans, they did grab the rebound after that missed shot. So the Spartans will get the ball underneath.
Yeah, this is a big deal. 10-point lead right now. You can extend this lead right now and play some good defense. Gives you a nice cushion going into halftime.
Officials discussing this once again.
Yeah, officials telling the bench, the coaching staff for Cal, to kind of chill out. You can see the ref right now.
C does the inbounding.
Yeah, Steve Ohlmeyer, the coach, was saying, hey, we had the rebound. Oh, and that's a big deal now.
Lopez Arden catches and is fouled.
I think it's Kirkendall with the foul.
And that's the second personal on Brady Kirkendall.
Almost looks like they're playing a zone, but they're not. They're picking up.
C to his right, Ledreck in the corner looking for a third three, and he's got it.
Wow, Ledreck having a coming out party here at home against Cal. He's starting to get it going. He's on fire.
He's got a game high 11 off the Spartan bench. Kirkendall against C. Ifediora into the paint, in traffic. He traveled, and now they're giving him free throws.
Oh my God, he was traveling. I mean, he packed a bag. The Spartans got to be cognizant. Here's the replay here. Here's the same exact move. Down with his left hand, picks it up, and just keeps walking all the way to the rim.
He's already got 4 free throw attempts, 2 more here, and Ifediora makes the first.
I mean, if you're going to rush out to him on the catch, take his left hand and push him to his right.
He's made 4 of his 6 foul shot attempts. Grizzlies have 8 points from the free throw line. They're within 11 again.
There he is. Give it to him on the block. Lopez Arden, you should just give it to him.
Final minute of the first half. Shot clock at 15 for the Spartans. C to his left off the Lopez Arden pick. C kicks it out, Preston on the wing. Preston to the foul line. Throws it over to Ledreck, looking for another 3. And the rebound goes to Jaden Jones. Chance for Cal to get within single figures before half. Jones, right of the lane, tough right-handers off the mark. Rebound inside, off of Ifediora's hands. It goes to Preston. Spartans can get the last shot here. There's only about a second differential between the game clock and shot clock.
Spartans going to work for 1 shot here.
Good first half for the Spartans. 5 made 3-pointers in this first half for half their points. Final seconds. Pachulia's going to try the long 3 and hit from way out.
Wow, what a deep, deep stream right in front of Kirkendall.
From Clayton, Pachulia hits the 3, and the Spartans have their biggest lead, a 14-point advantage as they head to the locker room. It's De La Salle 33, Cal 19. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
My name is Luke Freeman, and we are the GMC truck supplier for DLS Athletics. And I graduated in 2018 from De La Salle, where I played football and rugby. Best victory was probably against St. John's. It was the first game of my senior season, and we came back after a big deficit in the first half and won the game. Doesn't get much better than that feeling to come from behind and end up taking over and winning the game. It's pretty good. It's definitely helped me to get where I wanted to be going to Cal, and definitely helped me with my career and just knowing what you're passionate about, and whatever you're passionate about you can succeed in.
My name's Darren Anderson, and I'm one of the owners of Lemurs GMC. We have been in the community for going on 95 years now. We're one of the oldest businesses in Concord as well as the Bay Area. I am a De La Salle graduate from 1989, and I have 2 sons that are there today. We're very proud to be involved in the De La Salle community, and we want to extend an offer to all De La Salle community members to consider Lemurs when they're either buying a new or used car or having service on their GM vehicle.
I see you till I see in the dust.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project.
Plumbing, HVAC, even electrical. At Bell Brothers, we've got you covered. For over 30 years, we've been helping the greater Sacramento and East Bay communities. Our licensed techs show up on time, give upfront pricing, and fix it right the first time. 5-star reviews, Diamond certified, and voted Best of Sacramento. Bell Brothers.
Transform your house into the home of your dreams. Trusted by homeowners for over 40 years. Carey Brothers Design and Build Remodeling. Experience, integrity, results.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back.
Welcome back on De La Salle TV. We're at halftime. De La Salle with a 14-point advantage over the Cal High Grizzlies, as we've got the youngsters from St. Mary's playing here today. St. Mary's in Walnut Creek.
Best CYO program of all time.
I don't know.
Not even close. Not even close.
Come on.
Pat murmuring over here.
I'm partial to Christ the King.
Oh!
Look at that, number 1. He just made a couple buckets here for St. Mary's. Again, it's 33-19 at the half. Spartans outscoring Cal 16-11 in the first quarter and 17-8 in the second quarter. They got 2 guys with 11 points each. Noah Ledrek and David Pachulia each have 11. Austin C. with 3, and then 4 players with 2 points each. Mariano Lopez-Arden, Oscar Filipowski, Kamani Alexander, and Alondre Owabarode. Cal led by Brady Kirkendall, 6 points. Jaden Jones with 5. Emeka Ifediora has 4, and Jeremy Ajua also has 4 for the Grizzlies, who are 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Outside those free throws, they have just 5 made baskets in the first half. Spartans 3 of 4 from the line. Cal 3 turnovers, Spartans with 2. Spartans a 10-8 rebounding edge. And from the floor shooting, thanks to Mark Stevens for these stats. Spartans 55% shooting from the floor, but more importantly, 6 of 9 from three-point land, and that's a big difference when Cal has just 1 3-pointer in this first half and none from sharpshooter Kirkendall.
Oh, Bubba Vargas just drained it from 3. The all-everything linebacker walking in, grabs the ball and drains it from 4 feet outside the three-point line. Way to go, Bubba.
Spartans won the JV matchup tonight by the score of 59-50. Again, it's 33-19 at the half. We'll be back for the second half after this. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
At BMW Concord, we want to exceed your expectations in every way possible. From our newly reimagined showroom, customer lounge, and service drive to our amazing selection of new BMWs. This is next level luxury. Choose from an exceptional lineup of new BMW electrics, the i4, iX, i5, and i7, our stunning SUVs like the X1, X3, X5, and X7, or our performance BMW M car lineup. More than that, BMW Concord is proud to be a good neighbor in the community and a strong supporter of the De La Salle High School athletic program.
One thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
Navigating the business world is fraught with dangers. As your guide, Armanino provides the insights, clarity, and strategy you need to succeed. You won't just win today, you'll redefine the game. Armanino, possible, redefined.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
Planning on updating your home? Looking for impressive, beautiful, maintenance-free windows and patio doors? Dolan's features environmentally friendly Fibrex by Andersen at low, affordable prices. 2 times stronger than vinyl, these impressive windows and patio doors won't chip, crack, peel, or rust, and so much more. See the Andersen Fibrex Series 100 at dolanlumber.com. Or better yet, call 1-800-9-DOLANS for a showroom appointment.
Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more.
Trust the funeral directors at Diablo Valley Funeral Home to help you celebrate your loved one's life. Our staff can plan a variety of services and will assist your family no matter your budget, culture, or religion. We serve Concord and the surrounding area with compassion, dignity, and respect, providing full funeral services, cremation, pre-planning, live streaming, digital arrangements, domestic and international shipping. Diablo Valley Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1949. Proud sponsor of De La Salle High School.
Is your home too hot or too cold? Call Carlos Insulation Incorporated. We specialize in fast, affordable insulation that keeps you comfortable year-round.
Call 925-207-9469 or visit carlosinsulation.com. Comfort starts here. California license number 1013211.
Along with Stephen Shea, Pat O'Rourke with you at De La Salle. Spartans have a 14-point advantage as we start the second half. Spartans got to get ready for the Grizzlies, who have not gotten going offensively tonight. We'll see what kind of charge they have here at the start of the third.
Yeah, they're going to run a little action for Kirkendall right away.
From the free throw line, misses the jumper, and Lopez Arden goes in for the rebound. Again, the Grizzlies just one made three-pointer in the first half. You expect that number to go up here in the second half, especially working from behind, as Kamani Alexander steps into the paint for the Spartans. Pachulia ended that first half strong, and here he goes to the rim with some strength and draws the contact.
Yeah, nice job drawing that contact. He had to sell that contact down low. Jones has been tasked with checking David Pachulia, and then that is a task because he can go either way. And like Pat was saying, he can make his free throw when he earns it down there, but he has a great way of making the referee have to make a decision when he gets down there next to the rim.
After missing his first free throw tonight, Pachulia has now made 5 in a row. He's got 13 to lead everybody, and the Spartans have their biggest advantage. Along the baseline, Kirkendall against C. Kirkendall gets C up in the air, can't convert inside, and Oa Barode has the rebound.
Overall, I know C got beat there, but
here's Alexander stepping in towards the basket, and he draws the contact from Ajua, who just picked up his second.
C's been playing great defense. He's trying to check one of the most talented scorers in the EBAL, and he has had to move his feet tonight.
He's made great strides on that end of the floor, as the Spartans will get a new shot clock on the kick ball, and Alexander will inbound again.
He's got to be careful there.
It goes Oa Barode, knocked away by Ajua, taken away by Cal, pushed ahead to Kirkendall. Kirkendall blocked by Lopez Arden.
Wow. I'm surprised Kirkendall went up with that. He kind of had an awkward step there and didn't get the explosion. Here's the replay.
Uyghur inbounds to Kirkendall up top. Grizzlies looking for their first points of the second half.
Alexander, great defense.
Uyghur, not a big outside threat, gets rid of Jones. Jones goes right towards Lopez Arden and scores.
Jones is an electric athlete, man. What a finish there.
He's got 7, and Cal back within 14. Alexander gets the handoff pass from Lopez Arden, gets it back to the big man. Lopez Arden tries to go up for the reverse. It hits the support up above the basket, and that's out of bounds to Cal.
Yeah, and Lopez Arden's got to do a better job there. Use your bounce and dribble and keep collected and calm and get to the other side of the rim there. Go up with 2 hands. You're probably going to get hit and draw the foul. That was just chucking it up there and hoping he'd get a foul.
After 90 seconds, Ledreck is into the second half. He came off the bench to score 11 in the first half. He replaces Alexander. For Cal, it's Ifediora working along that baseline, and he stepped out of bounds.
And once again, you can see he loves to go to that left hand. It doesn't matter if he's on the right-hand side of the floor. That's his specialty over there. He loves the left baseline, and De La Salle's got to know that.
Cal applying some pressure in the backcourt here as the inbounds goes to Ledreck. He'll get rid of it to C. Cal in their man-to-man defense will check C with Uyghur. C shakes him, takes it all the way in the front court into the paint, passes off Oa Barode against Ajua. He goes up strong and draws the foul.
Yeah, Ola Barody's just got to stay calm. He knows he's got a whole bag of tricks down there with pump fakes and great footwork. Had the big 6'7" center on him, and he shook him a little there. Gave him a little hesitation and got to the rim and got the foul.
The Cal big man, Ajua, had no fouls in the first half as Oa Barode makes the first, but he's picked up 3 in the first minute 58 of this third quarter. He remains in the game as Oa Barode misses the second. Jones the rebound. Spartans with a 15-point lead. Kirkendall against Ola Barodi. He's going to shoot over him from straight away and hit.
Man, is he a nice-looking player or what?
Such a quick release. That's his first 3. He's got 9.
Wow. C's on his game tonight. I haven't seen him this just sharp with his ball handle. It's on a string right now.
Ledrek in front of the Spartan students makes a bad pass and is taken Ifediora, and he's going to go in and dunk it. Ifediora now with 6, and Cal is within 10, a 5-0 run for the Grizzlies. Still plenty of time to go in the third quarter, over 5 minutes left in the third. Just pass deflected, and Cal could not save it off of Ajua last. It will stay with the Spartans, but they almost turned it over again. They had just 2 turnovers in the first half to De La Salle, but already 2 here in the third, and almost a third turnover there.
And C just got a little carried away there, a little careless.
And throw it into the backcourt to him. He'll track it down. Shot clock about halfway done as he brings it across midcourt. Ledrek
keep your
working
dribble
against Kirkendall. And then it goes through C's hands. He loses it out of bounds. He took his eye off it.
C's had a little lapse in concentration here these last few possessions. Bad pass, and that's an easy catch for him.
Chance for Cal to get within single figures. It's Kirkendall in the paint. Right-hander just rimmed out. Lopez Arden had it stripped by Kirkendall. Kirkendall in the reverse layup scores it. 7-0 run for the Grizzlies. 4 turnovers in this third period for the Spartans. Cal's within 8. They were down 16 early this period, and now down by 8 as they cut that Spartan lead in half. You're watching Spartan basketball. This is De La Salle TV.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project.
Well, Stephen Shea, Pat O'Rourke with you. Cal Grizzlies on a 7-0 run, and they're within 8, and Brady Kirkendall starting to heat up. He scored 5 of his 11 in this third period.
I think he's going to go to the low block. Coach was pretty animated in the huddle, not happy with this lackadaisical kind of last 2.5 minutes here for the Spartans. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to look for Ola Barodi here, if he can pop out on a screen.
Inbounds goes to Lopez Arden. The foul line extended. Spartans have been careless with the basketball in this third period. Pachulia, again, they're playing without Ibrahim Monawar tonight, who's out sick. Here's Ola Barodi down low to Lopez Arden, knocked away. Another Spartan turnover. That's 5 in the period. The other way, Ajua blocked by Ledrek, and they're going to get Ledrek on the foul.
Well, sometimes you just got to put your hand straight up. Ledrek is saying, hey, here's the replay here. God, he got a lot of ball there.
Ajua goes to the free throw line for the first time for Cal. He's a 50% foul shooter, and he misses the first.
Sometimes when you draw a play up in the huddle, you're kind of dead set. It's like a quarterback knowing that he wants to go to a certain receiver, and he's just going to throw the rock even if he's covered. And that's kind of what happened to the Spartans right there. Ola Barodi shouldn't have thrown that.
Second one rattles home. Makes it an 8-0 run for Cal. They're within 7.
Yeah, all that hard work
to build that big advantage, and Cal right back in this thing. Here's Ola Barodi on the baseline. He feeds Pachulia the other side. Pachulia working against Ifediora.
That's a foul.
They got their arms tangled up there. He goes up strong and scores off the glass.
I'm surprised Ola Barodi didn't go up and try to finish by himself there. Nice job by DeVete.
Jones on the attack the other direction, and a foul against the Spartans.
It's going to be against C, Pat.
His first. Uyghur does the inbounding for Cal. That basket by Pachulia last time down. Puts a stop to that 8-0 run for Cal. But they've been the better side in the third. Let's see if it continues. Ifediora spinning around against Owa Barode and finds a way to score over Owa Barode.
I mean, he's really been a kind of an MVP for them, trying to go in there and get contact or get a bucket.
Ifediora averages 13.1 a game. This is Ledrek with the Spartans up 7, and Ledrek loses in the backcourt. He can't touch because he knows he'll be an over and back, and there it is. And the Spartan struggles taking care of the basketball continue. They had just 2 turnovers in the first half, but 6 here in the third quarter, and Kamani Alexander checks in for Ledrek. The inbounds for the Grizzlies and Uyghur. He'll find Jones. Kirkendall starting to heat up, working against C. Inside the lane, goes up, scores the bucket, whipped a foul for Kirkendall, and Cal, who was down 16, has a chance to get within 4.
My goodness, I mean, Brady Kirkendall putting on a clinic, not only with his handles, but using kind of the spin move, pump fakes. I mean, he's got a deep, deep bag that he can go to.
The Santa Clara commit nails the free throw. He's 5 of 7 from the line. 8 points in the quarter for Kirkendall, 14 in the game, and Cal within 4. They were down 14 at the half. Spartans scored the first bucket of the second half, so it was a 16-point advantage early this period. Alexander to his left, down to Lopez Arden on the block. Catches deep against Ifediora, goes right at him, no foul call, misses the shot, rebound Ajua, and Cal another chance to cut further into this deficit. Kirkendall shoots the long 3 over C, and the rebound to Owa Barode. Kicks it out Pachulia. Pachulia into the paint, goes up, can't score, and the rebound to Jones.
Yeah, that was not a good foul there by Owa Barode.
His third, yeah, you don't want to foul 90 feet away from the basket. And that's going to put Cal at the free throw line. Or is it?
No.
Actually, it's so. They're one away. One more foul away from going to the line. Owa Barode checks out with those 3 fouls. You got Preston, Filipowski, Pachulia, Alexander, and C on the floor. Owa Barode and Lopez Arden are out. Ledrek ready to check in, but I think he's going to have to wait for the next dead ball. Grizzlies right back in this thing. Logan Uyghur, the sophomore, gets it to Kirkendall. Ajua. Cutting is Jones. Jaden Jones, of course, can heat up as well. He's got 7 in this game against the sophomore Alexander. Goes right at him. Gets down to Ifediora. Blocked by Preston. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up Filipowski. Ahead to C. C gets it stripped from behind by Uyghur. It will stay with the Spartans underneath.
Yeah, I'm surprised C had to have seen Uyghur before he turned on him, and Uyghur, a sick athlete, chased that down and saved a easy bucket opportunity.
Ledrek comes in for Pachulia. The inbound goes to C. Spartans a 16-point lead, now down to 4. C up top, gets a pick from Preston to his left, gets it back to Preston between the circles.
Preston's got to do better than that. He's got to look to get inside.
Here's C, open for 3. That's off. And the long rebound pulled in by Jaden Jones. Kirkendall against Ledrek into the paint. Pump fake, draws the foul, goes back to the free throw line, and Cal can get within 2. Grizzlies already as a team 10 of 15 from the line. Kirkendall has taken 7 of those free throws. He's made 5.
Well, I think it's fair to say Cal has their 2 main guards, Kirkendall and Jones, feeling pretty comfortable right now. Kirkendall feeling comfortable no matter who's on him. He's able to kind of get down in there in that low block, and he's drawing a lot of fouls and getting good looks.
Lopez Arden and Pachulia back into the game for Ledrek and Preston. Another free throw for Kirkendall. And Cal down 2. Pachulia inbounds against pressure, goes to C.
It's a foul.
And C is fouled by Uyghur.
Yeah, I'm surprised C's able to keep his temper in check. Nothing worse when you're getting hacked like that.
Next foul by Cal will put the Spartans at the line. Kingston Mateo into the game. And now we're going to get a foul on Mateo, who just checked in. And that will send the Spartans to the foul line. And it'll be Austin C.
Yeah, he's not having it. The ref's saying, look, you guys can't hold him.
C, 5.7 points per game scorer, 80% from the line.
He's had a really nice game tonight. Got to give some props to this young guard here at De La Salle. Came in this year, the lights were bright, and he had the starting job, and he's had to work his way into this.
He makes 1 of 2, and we're going to get a lane violation against the Spartans.
I'm going to have to talk to him now. He can't make me look bad when I'm giving him props.
Spartans up by 3. Final minute and a half of the third. This third quarter, but all Grizzlies. Mateo to Kirkendall. The 2 number 3s going at there, Kirkendall and C. Kirkendall has taken that long 3 before, but he wants to take it inside the 3-point line. He'll get it to Jones. 12 to shoot for Jones, who's guarded by Alexander.
Ooh.
Alexander knocks it loose, picked up by C.
What a play by Alexander.
Pachulia thought about the wing 3 against the 5'7" player and said he goes right to the rim. Blocked by Ajua. Nice defense there by Ajua, taken away by Jones.
Great job by Ajua going straight up with 2 hands.
Here's Kirkendall, and he's grabbed by Alexander.
Gotta like Alexander. He comes in, he's ready to play some physical defense. He's a gifted athlete as far as being able to move his feet. Kirkendall's got a lot of shake to his game, though. He can really give you a lot of different looks with the dribble, the hesitation, or just the explosive first step.
First free throw good for Kirkendall. He's now made 5 straight from the line. Both teams in the bonus. Still 53 seconds to go in the period. Kirkendall, 11 points in this third quarter, 17, a game high. As Owa Barode checks in for Filipowski. Kirkendall, 8 of 10 from the line. He came in at 85%.
Yeah, he is fun to watch play basketball.
And Cal has almost come all the way back from that 16-point deficit. They're now within 1. Alexander, Pachulia, C, Owa Barode, and Lopez Arden for the Spartans.
Kind of stagnant right now if you're the Spartans. No movement.
Lopez Arden goes to the block against Ifedioro. Uses his body, goes up, blocked by Ifedioro. Owa Barode grabs the loose ball, and the Spartans will reset offensively.
Looks like Schroeder wants one last shot here.
Spartans a 14-point halftime lead. They led by 16 at the start of the third after an early basket. Or early free throws, but they have just 1 made field goal in this quarter. Can they get another one before we head to the fourth? Alexander, left of the lane, spins around, goes to the basket.
No
can't
call.
Get the ball. Loose ball rebound on the floor, and that will be the end of the period.
Wow, look at Schroeder. He can't believe that Alexander didn't get a call there. Great spin move by Alexander in the lane around Kirkendall. Goes up, there was a ton of contact, and you can see coaches trying to get the attention, and it's just futile at this point.
Spartan lead, which was at 16, at 1 when we go to the fourth quarter. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project.
Navigating the business world is fraught with dangers. As your guide, Armanino provides the insights, clarity, and strategy you need to succeed. You won't just win today, you'll redefine the game. Armanino. Possible. Redefined.
Spartans head coach Marcus Schroeder in the huddle, talking to his team before this fourth quarter. It was all Grizzlies in the third. Grizzlies had 19 points in the first half, and they scored 19 in the third alone. They outscored the Spartans 19-6 in the quarter. Spartans just one made field goal in that third quarter.
I actually think the big guys for the Spartans have to get a little more aggressive and see if they can catch the ball down there on the block, or if they catch it high post, go to work.
Alexander, Pachulia, Lopez Arden, C, and Owa Barode. Alexander goes to Pachulia. Pachulia checked by Jones. Good matchup here. Pachulia puts it on the floor, steps inside the paint, goes up strong, can't get it to fall in, and Kirkendall has the rebound. Spartans not making those close range shots. Here's Cal for the lead. It's Uyghur. The three off the mark. C chases the rebound into the corner.
Yeah, Alexander can push.
Alexander does push. Haynes in the air with the left hand. Can't score. The sophomore grabs his own rebound. Kicks it Pachulia. The three off the mark. Here's Lopez Arden with the foul.
Look at Coach. He loved that effort. Spartans following their shots, getting rebounds, and being aggressive. That's what you need to see right there for the Spartan team coming out and starting this fourth quarter.
Second bucket of the night for Lopez Arden. He's got 4. He averages 11.5 a game from the free throw line. He is get a timeout on the floor, a 59% foul shooter. We will take a break. Spartans up by 3, 7:16 left on De La Salle TV.
One thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
Well, with Stephen Shea, Pat O'Rourke with you. Our director and cameraman's Tim Banks. Spartans up 3, Lopez Arden, 1 free throw to come here to try to push the Spartan lead to 4.
I don't know what happened to our crowd. Maybe they had to leave to go do a TikTok. Kind of embarrassing just to leave in the end of the third quarter.
Spartans up by 4 with over 7 minutes left. This is Mateo. Now it's Jones. Kirkendall against C. Kirkendall showing a lot of assertiveness here in the second half. Ifediora wants a 3 from the corner, and he got fouled on the 3, and that's going to be Owa Barody's 4th foul.
And he does that too often. He does not need to jump into the shooter. It's already a tough shot. And Ifedori, he shoots a flat ball from out there, and I'd let him give that shot. If anything, I'd let him have it.
Misses the first free throw. Yeah, he averages 13.1 points per game. He's a 31% free throw shooter. And he's missed the first 2 of these 3 free throws.
He's definitely not someone you need to go crashing into at the three-point line.
And Owa Barody takes his seat with those 4 fouls. Filipowski checks in. Ifediora makes 1 of 3 free throws. Cal's down 3. C working against the 5'7" Mateo. Feeds Alexander. Cal was down 16, now within a 1-possession game. And a dangerous pass by C is another turnover for the Spartans. Blocked by Lopez Arden, but they're going to get Lopez Arden on the foul.
Man, I don't think he likes that at all. He's trying to keep his composure right now. That ball got pinned against the glass. Here's the replay here. Bad pass by C, and here comes, look at Lopez Arden trying to close the gap. That is a nice play.
Yeah, that was a clean block all the way there. Lopez Arden has 2 personals. 2 more free throws for Ifediora, who's already taken 9 tonight. He's now 5 of 10. Six senior makes 1 of 2, and Cal down 2. Spartans got to take care of the ball better. They're playing without Monowar tonight. Here's C off the inbounds, tries to go past Ifediora, and he is fouled. A lot of whistles here in this fourth quarter.
C can really get it going, man. He can fly when he wants to. I didn't realize he had that extra gear.
Second foul on Ifediora, each team with 2 team fouls. Just a minute 27 of the third. We had our share of fouls in the third as well. Lopez Arden against Ifediora. Backing in. Goes right by him, gets his man up in the air, and finishes from the other side.
What a pump fake. First he got the defender, then he pump faked the other, went to the other side of the rim for a left-hand finish.
5 in the fourth quarter for Lopez Arden. Kirkendall tries to answer, but C's got the rebound.
Ooh. C's had the ball on a string tonight.
Kirkendall all over Alexander here. Kirkendall wants to turn it up a notch defensively here. A little frustrated with himself after missing that shot. Alexander working against Ifediora, feeds Pachulia. They had Lopez Arden get to him a little late along the baseline. Lopez Arden goes up again. This time he left it short. The rebound off of him, grabbed by Filipowski. He tries to go up, and they're going to call the tie-up first, and the alternating possession gives it to Cal.
Man, that is rough right there on the tie-up. I thought he just had his hand in there. That was not a really good tie-up at all.
Spartans working with a 4-point lead. Mateo to Jones, now Kirkendall. Kirkendall scored 12 of his 18 in the third. This is Jones trying to get hot. And Alexander the rebound, and another whistle off the ball is going to go against the Spartans.
Wow, I don't know if we'll see that, but that was off the ball. Filipowski's battling with the 6'7" Cal center and gets called for the hold.
Uyghur checks in for Mateo on the Cal side. Kirkendall using his body against Alexander, fades away, misses the shot short. Lopez Arden the rebound.
Great defense by Alexander. He has really played a nice basketball game here and stepped up big in this second half.
Austin C goes to his left. He's checked by Kirkendall. Lopez Arden stumble. Looked like he almost hurt his knee there for a moment, but he shoots the 3 here and airballs it. Filipowski tries to save it, but it's out of bounds off the Spartans. Lopez Arden, before that shot, he really stumbled. Hopefully he's okay. He really came down awkwardly on his knee, and he limps to the bench.
He's got a hole. He's got a hole in his protector that's over his, like a sleeve. So maybe he went down pretty hard there.
They already have Owa Barodi on the bench with 4 fouls. We still have almost 5 minutes to go. Preston's in Lopez Arden's place. Up top, it's Uyghur. Uyghur not a 3-point threat, goes to the block, misses the shot, and Filipowski the rebound. Filipowski 5 rebounds off the Spartan bench, and the Spartans want a timeout called by Marcus Schroeder. 4:39 to go. De La Salle leading by 4. You're watching EBAL basketball. This is De La Salle TV.
Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more. SPM Properties Incorporated, based in Walnut Creek, California, has managed commercial and residential properties in the Bay Area for 30 years. SPM Properties Incorporated offers diverse real estate services, meeting the needs of Contra Costa, Alameda, and Solano counties. Check out their website for available rentals at spmproperties.com.
Spartans break huddle, up by 4, but a bigger concern, Mariano Lopez-Arden left moments ago with an apparent knee injury, and he's out of the game. Owa Barodi already on the bench with 4 fouls. Spartans already playing without Ibrahim Monowar tonight, who's out sick. This is Filipowski down to Pachulia. Pachulia, the main offense out there right now. He goes towards the basket, gets Jones up in the air, and draws the foul, and will get 2 more free throws.
Yeah, I bet if I'm a betting man, that was drawn up in the huddle. They're going to go let Tavik go to work down on that low block, and that's what he does. He can get you down there, give you a little pump fake.
First free throw by Pachulia is good. Since missing his first free throw, he's been automatic, 6 straight from the line. Mariano Lopez-Arden just gave a thumbs up to the coaching staff, saying that he's ready to go back in. Second free throw's off the mark. Preston tips the rebound out. It goes to Cal with the Grizzlies down 5. Lopez-Arden now checking in as Preston checks out.
Yeah, I think he banged his knee pretty good. So good to see him back on the floor. Here comes Kirkendall.
He's had the primary assignment most of the night on him. Kirkendall again on the feed from Ifediora. Ifediora goes towards the rim. He's drawing the fouls tonight. Double-digit free throw attempts for Ifediora. This is Jones. Jones working to get to the line, draws the contact, and he is going to the line for the first time tonight.
Too bad, because Alexander was sliding really nicely with him, and he kind of bumped it into Lopez-Arden, and it kind of forced him to be awkward there in front of the ref, giving an easy call there to the ref.
Jaden Jones, a transfer from Dublin, averaging 17.2 points, 5.8 rebounds per game, and he is an 84% foul shooter. Makes the first one.
He's put on a lot of muscle since he was at Dublin last year. He was really, really skinny.
Makes them both. And we have a 3-point game. Grizzlies do not have a field goal yet in this fourth quarter. All 4 of their points from the line. Final 4 minutes of action. Alexander, Filipowski, Lopez-Arden, and Pachulia on the floor. This is Pachulia off a pick, catching, and he shuffled his feet. Spartans had just 2 turnovers in the first half, but 8 of them here in the second half. And Cal gets the ball back, down by the 3 points.
Yeah, you can't do that late in the game.
This is Ajua. Ajua goes up strong over Filipowski, misses the shot, got the rebound back, misses it again.
Foul.
Loose ball on the floor. Alexander dives for it, keeps it alive, and Marcus Schroeder calls a timeout to preserve the possession. Excellent hustle play by Alexander.
Look at Coach. He's fired up. I mean, what a sick timeout that was. He saw Alexander on the replay dive for this basketball. Filipowski's down there fighting, and right when he sees daylight, you see the timeout. I saw Pachulia and Coach.
And the Spartans get that timeout to keep the basketball with this 3-point lead and 3:32 to go in the fourth quarter. You see the Spartans 20-5 this year, just 1 loss in the EBAL, 15-2 here on their home floor.
I think Coach is going to just say, hey, look, we are 3 minutes and 32 seconds here. We got to hold on to the rock and no turnovers. Anytime we have possession of this basketball, let's get a good look. Either go down to the low block. If we get late in the clock, then we can go to work with our guards. Might get a kick-out pass for C. Alexander sometimes has been able to drive down there on that right side. But I like seeing if we can go to the 3 bigs and get either a foul or get something to go and an and one. On the other end of the floor, we got to just keep playing solid defense for the Spartans.
Alonre Owa-Barode back into the contest with 4 fouls. Him and Alexander each have 4. This is C over on the right wing. Alexander sees an opening, steps into the paint, tough angle, can't get the fall. and Jeremy Ajua has the rebound. Cal, a chance to tie with a three. Kirkendall spinning around against Pachulia. Backing his way in, kicks it out. Ifediora. He works against Oa Barodi. Oa Barodi knocks it away. Dangerous pass, almost taken by Alexander. Instead, it's Jones spinning his way around in the lane, and the rebound goes to Austin C.
Man, it is wild right now out here.
Under 3 minutes to go. Spartans, once led by 16, working with a 3-point lead. Bad pass by Alexander, taken away by Uyghur. Uyghur all the way in for the layup, and again, Cal capitalizes on a Spartan turnover. First points of the night for Logan Uyghur, and Cal within one with 2:35 to go. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Plumbing, HVAC, even electrical. At Bell Brothers, we've got you covered. For over 30 years, we've been helping the greater Sacramento and East Bay communities. Our licensed techs show up on time, give upfront pricing, and fix it right the first time. 5-star reviews, Diamond certified, and voted Best of Sacramento. Bell Brothers.
Transform your house into the home of your dreams. Trusted by homeowners for over 40 years. Carey Brothers Design and Build Remodeling. Experience, integrity, results.
2:35 to go. De La Salle up by 1. They led by as many as 16 early on in the second half. They have 1 timeout remaining. Grizzlies have 2 timeouts remaining. Next foul on the Spartans puts Cal at the free throw line. Cal still has 1 foul to give. Spartans have telegraphed too many passes in this second half, and it's led directly to Cal buckets, including that last layup by Uyghur.
Uyghur's a hack, man. You got to get him off of him.
Here's Kamani Alexander. Gets a pick from Oa Barodi. They set a trap on him, and he is fouled. And now each team with 4 team fouls. Kirkendall, the personal, that's his 3rd. Kirkendall's got the game-high 18 points, 12 of them in the 3rd quarter. Has not scored here in the 4th. Spartans have just 2 made baskets in the 4th. Cal has just 1 made basket. The other points from the free throw line. Oa Barodi, hands off Pachulia, now Lopez Arden. Alexander looking down for Pachulia on the baseline, almost lost it, checked by Jones. These two have gone at it tonight. Pachulia into the paint, spinning around, goes up, and can't finish, and Jones has the rebound.
God.
And a chance for Cal to go in front since it was very early on.
Ola Barodi almost got his 5th foul there.
It's Jones to the rim, can't get the fall. Lopez Arden the rebound. Cal was looking for their first lead since it was 4-2. This is Austin C. resetting up top.
Gonna run some action here, see if they can go maybe down to that low block.
Left side, Pachulia, 13 to shoot. Down to Oa Barodi, working against Ajua. Oa Barodi with 4 fouls. Into the paint, kicks it back outside. Now 5 to shoot. C tries a long 3. Lopez Arden battling for the rebound. It's off of Cal, and it's Spartan basketball. 1:05 to go. A new shot clock for the Spartans. Each side has scored just 6 points in this 4th quarter, and Alexander taking a long time to inbound, and Coach Schroeder's got to use up his final timeout to make sure they don't get the 5-second violation.
Now, it'd be interesting to see what he tries to draw up here. This is a big, big play here. I mean, obviously, we got 1:05 left. Spartans up 1. It's been tough for DeVete with his back to the basket, and Jones, an unbelievable athlete on him. Hasn't been easy going either for Ola Barodi tonight with the big 6'7" center for Cal, who's made out of stone and muscle. So it has been hard going down there on the block. Ledreck has not been back in shooting threes in this second half like he was in the first half. So they're going with the two guards they rode in with here, Alexander and C.
Again, the Spartans out of timeouts now. Cal 2 timeouts remaining, 65 seconds left. Kamani Alexander does the inbounding. He finds Pachulia. Spartans got to take care of the basketball. 9 turnovers in this second half. This is C working against Uyghur. Uyghur reaching in against C. And there is the 5-second violation that Cal was hoping for, and now they have the basketball, or down by 1. They have not led since it was 4-2.
I didn't know what was happening there. I thought he was, a couple times, I thought he was going to make a move to the rim, and he just never did.
And so Steve Olmeyer calls the timeout for Cal. He's got 1 remaining. We're back after this. 49 seconds to go. Spartans up 1 on De La Salle TV.
There's a lifetime of beautiful outdoor living waiting for you at Dolan's. It's fiber-on decking for easy, carefree living. Why choose this durable composite? There's an amazing choice of colors. The rich look of multi-chromatic exotic hardwood. It resists splintering, rotting, and cracking with really low maintenance. See the colors and learn more at dolanlumber.com. See the real fiber-on at Dolan's Home Improvement Centers.
Spartans still clinging to a 1-point lead. They were up by 14 at the half. Cal down 1 with the basketball. They have not led since it was 4-2. They've got Jones, Kirkendall, Ifediora, Uyghur, and Ajua. And this is Kirkendall. 18 points in the game, 12 in the third quarter. Has not scored yet in the fourth. But he's the one giving way to Jones here. Jones into the paint.
Travel.
Uses his feet, and they're going to call a foul on the Spartans.
Oh my God, that was a travel. That was a really, look at Coach.
How could they not miss it when he took the extra step there?
Here's the replay here. Watch him when he collects the basketball right there.
And I'll take one more.
Oh my God. I mean, that's an easy call.
So Jones goes to the free throw line, an excellent foul shooter. He can give Cal the lead here. 84% on the line this season. The Dublin transfer, 17.2 points per game. As Noah Ledreck checks in for Owa Barodi. Was that?
I don't think so. Well, I didn't see if they called it on him. I think he's taking him off the floor. He needs a shooter, Ledreck, to come in here.
Jones, first free throw, good. He ties it up, and one more free throw to give Cal the lead with 38.9 seconds left.
And no timeouts for the Spartans, correct?
No. Cal has 1. He makes them both, and Cal goes in front after trailing by 16. Their first lead since it was 4-2. Can the Spartans reclaim the lead here in the final seconds?
That's a foul.
He's got Uyghur all over him. Now it's Pachulia on the elbow. Pachulia loses, almost lost the handle, gets it back. And we're going to get an offensive foul with 20.5 seconds left.
What a terrible call.
There's the replay. Spartans have to apply pressure on the inbounds. Kirkendall catches. He's fouled by C, and now Kirkendall is going to go to the line. Again, a good foul shooter for the Grizzlies. 85%. The Santa Clara commit. 9 of 11 from the line tonight. And he gets his first point of the fourth quarter to make it a 2-point game. Of course, it's still a one-possession game no matter what he does with this next free throw. He sinks it. And Cal is up 3. Final seconds of the game. Spartans obviously needing a 3 to tie. It's Pachulia, their top three-point shooter, handling the basketball. Goes to his right, kills his dribble. 6 seconds for C. C's gonna chuck it with a foul and almost make it, and he's fouled on the 3. He's gonna get 3 free throws here with 3.8 seconds left. That's gonna go against Uyghur. C, 1 of 2 from the line, 80% on the year. And he misses the first. And now, the most he can do is get the Spartans within 1. The question is, if he makes this one, does he miss the next one on purpose? Spartans down 2. Filipowski gonna check in. And we'll see if C misses this one on purpose. Lodrek's gonna check in. You got Lodrek, Pachulia, Lopez Arden, and Filipowski in there. And let's see if he does miss it on purpose, but he gotta hit the rim.
He's gotta know that he's gotta hit the rim.
They should put time on the clock. It was 3.8. The clock, 1.3 seconds came off. There should have been no time coming off. Nobody's realizing it. How do you lose 1.3 seconds when the ball didn't hit the rim? The inbounds off of Jones's hands. No, it's the Spartans touched it last.
Yeah, he should just throw it deep.
Holding, finally inbounds it, and we're gonna get a timeout by Cal. Coach Ohlmeyer using his final timeout because he was worried about a 5-second violation. And a full timeout. Cal up by 2, 2 seconds to go. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project. Transform your house into the home of your dreams. Trusted by homeowners for over 40 years. Carey Brothers Design and Build Remodeling. Experience, integrity, results.
California looking to defeat the Spartans for the second straight season. They are up by 2 with 2 seconds left. They have the basketball.
I think he's just going to throw it the length of the court.
Checking in to inbound it is Caleb Ayung. With Ledrette guarding him. He's got the man wide open. It's Jones. Jones catches, goes in, and will dunk it as the time expires. And the Cal Grizzlies have defeated the Spartans by the final score of 50-46. And the Grizzlies, we'll see if they make it to the EBAL playoffs next week. But even if they don't, they're heading into the NCS on a strong note with wins against Amador Valley and De La Salle in this final week. We'll take a timeout, bring it back after this. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
Is your home too hot or too cold? Call Carlos Insulation Incorporated. We specialize in fast, affordable insulation that keeps you comfortable year-round.
Call 925-207-9469 or visit carlosinsulation.com. Comfort starts here. California license number 1013211.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Along with Stephen Shea, Pat O'Rourke with you here at De La Salle High School as California defeats the Spartans by the 50-46 final. The Spartans really struggled offensively in the second half. They were just 3 of 18 from the floor in the second half tonight as Cal overcomes a 14-point halftime deficit. It was 33-19. De La Salle got the first 2 points of the second half to make it 35-19, but then the Grizzlies came on strong. They outscored the Spartans 19-6 in the third and 12-7 in the final quarter. They get the go-ahead free throws from Kuykendall. They get the winning dunk from Jaden Jones, and they win this one by the ending dunk by Jones after the final bucket of the game to win this one 50-46. Leading the way, Kirkendall, I should say, 20 points. He scored 12 of those 20 in that third quarter when the Cal really came back in this game. 13 for Jaden Jones, including 6 in the final quarter. Emeka Ifediora finishes with 10. Jeremy Ajua with 5, and Logan Uyghur with 2. Spartans are led by David Pachulia's 16. Nola Dreck scored all 11 of his in the first half. 7 for Mariano Lopez Arden, along with 6 rebounds. 3 points for Alonre Owa Barodi, who was quiet tonight, did battle some foul issues. 5 for Austin C., 2 for Kamani Alexander, 2 for Oscar Filipowski. Spartans really hurt themselves with turnovers, 11 of them in the second half after just 2 in the first half. They finished with 13 in the game. Cal with just 5. Spartans normally get a bigger rebounding edge than they had tonight. It was 26-22 in favor of the Spartans. Cal getting their points from the free throw line. 22 points from the free throw line for the Grizzlies tonight. They were 22 of 30 from the line. The Spartans taking half that many attempts. They were 9 of 15. And the Spartans lose for the second time in league play. They're still the number 1 seed in the league tournament that starts on Wednesday. The semifinals on Wednesday. The final will be on Friday. But they're a team that's going to have a tough task again in front of them on Wednesday night. And hopefully they'll have Ibrahim Monowar back in the lineup as he was out tonight because he was sick.
Well, I mean, you just brought it up, Pat. That third quarter, at one point the Spartans early in that third quarter are up 16 points. And, Kirkendall basically kind of put it in his own hands and really went to work there, like he said, and got 12 points. And, I would say that C actually did a pretty good job all night trying to check one of the best scorers and Division I basketball players in the EBAL. But at the end of the night, you might have to do a little more help defense. The Spartans are going to run into other scorers no matter who comes in here. And they got to find a way to kind of help each other, especially in that top of the key area, because Jones and Kirkendall and scorers like that, that's where they start to go to work. And Cal was really impressive. They also didn't turn the basketball over. That young sophomore guard, Uyghur, we talked about him in the opening. He plays really solid defense. He's actually really physical. He gets away with some holding and grabbing, but you got to hand it to him. He got that 5-second call. And that was a big deal to turn it over. I think the story in the end, the Spartan guards turned the basketball over in that second half, and that allowed some easy 3 points and some easy comebacks and breakaways, and just gave Cal a rhythm that they just didn't have in the first half.
Yeah, they were able to convert directly those turnovers into baskets. Spartans telegraphing too many of their passes in the second half, and so many led to breakaway opportunities the other direction for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies, who came in as maybe a league favorite to start the year, it hasn't been gone as well as you'd like for them as far as in the league, as they finished 5-4 in league. But they did seem like the toughest games on the road in league this year. I mean, 3 of their losses were at Granada, at Ceremon Valley, at Doherty Valley, and tonight they win at De La Salle in the final game of the regular season. Not sure they're going to have enough to make it to the league playoffs. I think they needed Monte Vista to lose to Ceremon Valley tonight, and also they needed Granada to lose to Livermore tonight. But even if they don't, they are going to be heading into the NCS on a strong note, as Dublin is leading Doherty Valley 35-34. Doherty Valley is locked into the number 2 seed in the league tournament. We know De La Salle's 1 and Doherty Valley's 2. If Monte Vista wins tonight, I think they're in, and Amador Valley is playing Foothill. Amador Valley should win that game against Foothill tonight, and so if those 2 teams win, they would be the other 2 teams in the league tournament. So that would mean the Spartans would play either Monte Vista or Amador Valley on Wednesday. But again, that's if those teams both win tonight. We don't have a score in the Monte Vista Ceremon Valley game, but either way, it's not going to be easy for the Spartans in the league playoffs, as you know, in this league where really there isn't a whole lot separating 1st through 9th place.
I mean, you look at the lot, when you coming in here tonight, it almost looked like everybody in the league was 4-4.
Yeah, 6 teams were 4-4, 6 of the 10.
So, to say that the league was tight this year, it's too bad, actually, because I'm not sure, Pat, if this is the first time they've gone to just the 4-team playoff, because out of all years, this is probably the one year that you could really appreciate the parity in the EBAL and having a few more teams enter the playoff run.
Yeah, would it be very interesting if they had an 8 or 9 team bracket and 10 team bracket like they've had in the past, but just 4 teams this year. So Spartans will play on Wednesday. They'll be at home. We'll have it for you here on De La Salle TV. Also, congratulations in order for the Spartan soccer team, which won the league championship. They had a big week this week. They beat Cal last night, but a big win at Monte Vista on Tuesday, a 4-1 win in which the game was scoreless at the half. They turned it on in the second half, beat Monte Vista. They're the 1 seed. They'll play on Thursday in the league tournament. Again, right here at De La Salle on De La Salle TV.
And I just wanted to say, Pat, an amazing De La Salle Spartan, Matt Wackowitz, class of 1989, is battling cancer and fighting for his life. And so we're praying for the Wackowitz family. We're praying for you, Matt. We love you. He was a great competitor, great athlete, ended up sailing around the world on the Oracle racing team, and is fighting for his life now against cancer at a young age of 55. And it's just not a great story right now. So we're all rooting for him and hoping that he can win this battle, because he is an amazing competitor. And so we love the Wackowitz family, and we just wanted to put that out there so the De La Salle community knows that we need to pray for this Spartan.
And we'll do just that. As Spartans basketball team lose tonight by the final of 50-46. We'll be back with you on Wednesday for the EBAL semifinals right here on De La Salle TV. For Tim Banks, Stephen Shea, I'm Pat O'Rourke signing off. You've been watching on De La Salle TV.